So I just grabbed a water bottle. I really don't know what I'm doing. And I'm just going to spray these until. So you always want to, like, if you're using watercolors, you really want to spray them down and just get them all loosened up. Mine are so dirty. Oh, and yet I'm just sitting here just ridiculously spraying them. All right. I'm looking for a paintbrush. Like a size 6. Okay. Anything, other questions while I'm formulating a plan in my head? Okay. Well, you'll get the idea when I start having fun. Oh, did I turn this on? I didn't turn this one on. Okay. I always love when I set it up and then I don't hit the record on my camera. It's kind of annoying. All right. Here we go. So, you know what? I am going to wet my surface up just a little bit. It'll just, my air conditioner is blowing full steam on me, so this is going to dry quick. All right. I'm going to try and make this as bold as I can. I almost don't want to use red or orange because it reminds me of fire. So if it looks like I'm getting a little wonky in the colors, maybe I'm going to use it. So yeah, I'm going to let this just do its thing, move around. I don't really have a plan. I do know I want this as dark as possible, so I'm just going to... have I taken over my friend's house? He's getting a huge box in the mail. I'm a little nervous to like email him and say, oh, by the way, you might want to look in the mail. That he did say to me how many boxes are coming. I sent another huge one on Monday. I end up having to travel with quite a bit because I never know. But this group that I'm going to, they're usually really prepared, if not overly prepared, and they share with one another. These are lot of veteran painters, so I don't really worry as much. But I just always want somebody to know if they didn't come prepared, they can use my supplies. So I'm kind of over prepared, if that makes sense. All right, I'm just going to not try to make mud here. We'll make that some other day. We'll make that in the fall. It's the only time of year I use brown. Oh, that's kind of bold. Now remember, watercolors dry a little bit. Ooh, I am making mud right here, but that's okay. She's pretty. My favorite color. What do you think? All the colors of the rainbow. I do have to leave some time for fun. I mean, it's literally been like I'm just working. Hello. Okay. Now you might be wondering, what the heck is she making? Because I'm wondering the same dang thing. I should show you the photos that my girlfriend sent to me from the 90s. I was a size 0, extremely tall girl. And it was a nice walk down memory lane this afternoon. All right, we're just going to let that dry. Looks like a weather map. It does look like a weather map. So right now, this is the United States. Don't worry, I'll try to surprise you with something today. I do need this to dry. Dry off your brush. If you notice a lot of water, just dry off your brush, soak up the water, and then we'll just see how dark this goes. But I feel like it's good enough. Oh my God, looks like the weather map here. It's 108. Oh my God. Where do you live? It's been really hot and muggy here, and we just had rain yesterday, weirdly. Of course, I washed my car. I had my car washed and detailed, took it in to have the oil changed, and then, of course, I drive away, and it's raining. I was like, are you kidding me? All right, I did say I was going to mix this up a little bit. So I'm going to show you 2 ways to establish where I want to be. I almost feel like splattering it before I begin, but I feel like a splatter afterward is going to be fun. Heat gun, by the way. All right, Connie said these colors make me happy. They do me too. And actually, they're the classics from Prima. So they're really rather inexpensive. And if you have the classics or the primary colors, you have every color of the rainbow right in your hands. So, and I missed a little spot over here, and I don't care. Jamie cracked cone, and I don't care. Hello, Jeannie. All right. I'm going to show you a couple ways. So these are, I restocked these as well. I restocked these. I ordered a bunch of them, so they're in. So don't yell at me. I do have to restock everything else in my website, but I was waiting until I made the transition, and it looks like I've made the transition. So I'm going to grab just a black permanent, ultra fine or fine Sharpie. For those of you who know, I still do love Sharpies. I'm going to change this camera view so you only see this, and I'm going to draw. And I'm not going to be like, oh, where does something go? You know, not going to be upset about anything. It's just going to go where I put it, and that's all I can say about that. All right, so let's draw a line. That's not a line, that's a circle. All right. For those of you who tell me you cannot draw and you grab a pencil, I can't draw either. And when I grab a pencil, I get very uncomfortable because pencils have erasers. And then you make that commitment right off the bat of saying, I'm going to erase this when I am not happy with it. And I don't do that, okay? I go right for the pen. I go right in. I make the commitment. I don't make a commitment anywhere else in my life. So this pen situation is fine. Petals don't have to be the exact same size. Yes, I am going right in the blues, in the greens. I am at teals. I thought I missed it. No, I'm here. I'm still live. Don't worry if you miss things too. I try to provide you with information on my blog. I do have to say we're like bringing my blog over, and it's changing a little bit. And they brought it over, and it like loaded 2015 in first. I did not want to go back to 2015, but I did take a little walk down memory lane. And if anybody is curious, oh my God, so funny. I should just click on a couple of those links. Now, I kind of feel like it's important to leave some space in this because I have kind of a plan, but maybe not. I'm going to try and draw this flower without lifting my pen once. So far, so good. Uh-oh, I feel the need to lift it. Uh-oh, no, still not lifting it. Okay, it got a little funky. I had to lift it. All right. I don't want to cover this. I do not want to cover this and blanket it. So, and I have a tendency to just cover everything. So let me just do another one. Ooh, look, I'm drawing this one. Oh, I did lift my brush. I have got to go to bed earlier tonight. Yay. Oh, I can still hear the planes going overhead. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, it'll be fine. Now, the other suggestion I was going to make, because I find this is quite relaxing. Oops, I have to find it. Okay. I am just grabbing some acrylic black and white paint. It just makes me happy. Yes, the fires did settle down, I believe. I am not watching anymore. I can still hear the tankers. It doesn't mean it's contained. It just means they've, it's the forward motion isn't there. At least I hope. I think they lifted the evacuation. It was quite the day, though, as per the usual. Okay, I'm looking for a liner brush. Now, for those of you who would like a liner brush, is also fun. This is just a really thin brush and some black paint that I put over here. You can't see it. Just gonna give you the idea of the fun I'm gonna have. Is I'm gonna go over this, but you know what I thought of? I'm sorry, backwards. That'll be easier if I colored this. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to add 2 more flowers. Nothing crazy. I keep saying I'm not going to fill this up as I fill this up. Ooh, okay. I think if you live in Southern California, you just reside to the fact that knowing that like fires are inevitably part of living in the sunny state. But oh, good. I think firefighters are just amazing. Okay, so I got 1 in there. I feel good about that. And then I don't think I'm going to do any leaves. I might throw a vine or 2 in here. I really want this to be feeling like it's not so centered, but you know what? I'll probably be adding more. I just can sense my need to add more stuff to this. And the colors are so pretty, I just can't help myself. And I usually will, like, I don't know, paint for 15 minutes to an hour. Now, if I'm painting, I live in Southern California, San Diego County. That's where we had fires today. Looks funky down there. Okay, I'm going to do something here. Just go right off the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something over here. And then I'll call it a day. Will I call it a day? Ooh, you know, right in here. Let's just fill in because I like all this red. I don't really date my pieces. I guess I should. I date my books, but I don't date like the piece. I can tell you certain things though. I know exactly, but a lot of times this art is not just for my mental well-being, although it does have a huge impact on my mental well-being. But it's also just a diary of like where I am in my life and how I'm feeling. So, all right. Now I've decided that I really want the outer parts to be darker. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to go back into those watercolor paints that I was in. And I guess I'm going to hit the green first. Okay, I'm going to take the watercolors that I was just in. They're still kind of wet. You can add more water to them. And I'm going to go through And I'm going, oh, this brush is way too thick. See, everybody can paint. Everybody can paint. Don't worry about your lines. Let's not go there. Just put that watercolor paint on there. Oh, I gotta lessen the, there we go. I was using, oh, this is the same size brush. Could it possibly, I just picked up the same size brush? Yes, probably. Nope. 8. Yeah, 8. Can I get a 6, please? Can I get a what? What? That's a 4. Well, it'll work. 4. I'm not going to be particular. Okay. Yes, I am. Who are we kidding? I was mapping all the fun stuff that I am going to share and teach when I am in Oklahoma. In my brain. We should do a black and white drawing. So yeah, I'm just going in here. Not a lot of water. Okay. Not a ton of water. I kind of want these all to be 3 different colors. So that's what they make this for, is I'm going to dip into here like so. And then I'm going to dip into the yellow. You're feeling mellow yellow. And just lighten this up a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to go over here. Because there's nothing wrong with mixing up both. Let's just mix it in the yellow. And I'll just keep adding green to it if it needs to be darker. Don't worry about going in the lines, out of the lines. We'll fix that problemo. This, I just went into more of the yellow. And the green. I like to call this filling in the negative space. Not the only one to say it, but love the colors. Oh, thank you. This is where now I'm getting yellow in my teal. Oh yeah, that's good. So I kind of even mixed up the colors. I don't have very much clean water, and this teal is, see, look at that. I just have to get what I can out of it. Now we're going to hit the uglies. Oh, if Facebook is misbehaving for a few people, you can definitely see and catch me on my YouTube channel. And I'm sure my name is incredibly easy for you to spell. Excuse me, that's the T. Sometimes I like to look in the camera and see kind of what you're seeing and step back, because I'm so close up to it. I'm kind of looking at it going, ooh, yuck. But then I looked in the camera and I went, oh, yum. So go figure. But I do think that's great. Ho, 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 ho. What do you think? I just deepened the colors. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, that looks like it's part of the flower. I don't know why I'm just trying to like add random stuff in there. Oh, whoops. What about up in this corner? What do I do up here? Well, I think that's going to be green too. Oh, It's not going to be green if I dip into the teal at the same time. All right, did I miss any places? Stop going into the teal. It's like a habit. Yes, I clean out my watercolors. I need to make a little reel and show how I do that. No, for a person who has OCD and keeps everything clean, I do like my watercolors to look ridiculously used because, by the way, some of you who keep your products so clean are keeping them so clean that you're not really fully utilizing them. I'm not one of those people. I decided years ago I would leave my OCD at the studio door and not let her in. She rears her ugly head, and then, although that's what's happening when I was doing these kits, I'm getting a little ugly over it. I agree. All right, I think I'm done with that. But see, I like the way the colors fade, and they're kind of dramatic. All right. Now, I do need to have that dry off so I can get in there and do some fun. Ooh, what about all of this in there? Hold on. I thought I found some other. Okay. Just going to get into that yellow because I have stuff in here and I do want this to be as intense. But that looks okay. All right. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Stop messing around with it and just be done. Okay. Isn't it fun when you're not so concerned about what the colors are, what's mixing, what's blending? Is my tape holding? Is the label up? Da, da, da. I mean, oh, a lot of water right there. Kind of proud of myself. I didn't fill up the entire page. What time do we got? About 15 minutes to make this pop. So, oops, I'm going to need this. I'll put these away. We're done. I leave those open overnight and they dry out. I don't close them up. And I also don't put them in my bag because they're going to make your bag all messy. But they're watercolors. Now, I did say I was going to kind of make this mixed media. I think I can do that. Usually on Wednesday, I'll pop on my Facebook page and say, what are you guys in the mood for? And I do try to switch it up because I can do that. But sometimes I'll just say, what are you in the mood for? And you guys will be honest. But today I didn't do that. So I'm ill prepared and I'm just going to paint. I'm just painting what I feel. I feel good. Da-da-da. All right. Stop singing. But I had a lot of people tell me they were having a really rough week. So you can do this with marker, by the way. All you need to do is just thicken up the size of your marker. But I'm going to go for the old liner brush and the black paint and just make this bold and beautiful, just like each and one of you. All right? And don't worry if you make new lines. Don't worry if some lines are thicker than others. Don't worry. Just be happy. Ooh, there's a hair. Now that part you might want to worry about because the hair is making a big old dent. Okay. In fact, I like it when you don't go over the same line and you just say, I must be feeling quite obnoxious because we did a creative time live with your artful journey. That is my membership group on Monday, and it was like Dr. Seuss threw up on the page. And it was so fun. Oh, yeah. Now here, I'm just gonna I got too much paint on my brush. I can tell because it's getting out of hand. Oh, yeah. See, I told you don't worry about the lines because guess what? The lines will find themselves in new places. Keep it relaxed. Oh, that's some space I shouldn't have. I'm just skipping right around. Oh, that's too thick. I might do that with a pen. Okay, now if you've done what I've done, and that skipped around your page, so you didn't work from like right to left or left to right, depending on your hand, I am going to have to alternate my book around versus running my, but if you see, most of the time when I'm like even doing liner work, I am super relaxed. Somebody said the other day, I don't breathe when I'm using the liner brush. I thought that was funny. It was like kind of like when you're doing yoga and they say breathe. So just flip the book around, okay? Whoa. She crazy right there. Just embrace it. I love when people are trying to get the exact lines and they get super upset with themselves. Is not necessary. We just hit the ugly stage and then we come out of it. Maybe if you guys remind me when I'm done, just if you'd like to laugh and end this day on a laugh, I will share a picture of me from the 90s that my girlfriend was cleaning out her what do you call it today, her garage, and found a bunch of pictures of us, including my kid's dad, which I thought was so funny because I took it to the kids and they loved seeing their dad and I huggy wuggy. Going a little thick here. Now that I think about that, that probably was before I was married. I think the Huggy Wuggies did that. Oh, looks like somebody's already throwing out names for the painting. I love that. I, by the way, let you guys name everything I paint because I don't like to name things. And yeah, what do you think? She's coming alive. She's coming alive, isn't she? What's going on there? Okay, I need to dry this just a little bit because I don't want to be running my hands through. I'm going to go back to my pens because I'm mixing this up. I'm going to grab, just make sure you're not taking your pens through wet paint. They don't get along. I have 9 minutes. Oh, that needs to be thicker. That's okay. There's a point for everything. This one comes with 11 tips, and I really like it because I use everything. Okay. Now I'm going to come in here and just add some dots. We did have the best time on Monday. If you're a member of your artful journey, would you please stand up, raise your hand, stop painting, and just say, yes, we had fun. I mean, you don't have to agree with me just because I'm telling you to agree with me. I'm just curious, did you have fun? Would you just do me a favor and just say you had fun? And if you're a member of your Artful Journey, I just want to know it. Okay. Oh, this is too thick. Okay, good. There's Connie. Connie said we had fun. So if Connie had fun, I had fun. I'm just lightly going back and forth, just doing that. If you make the little swishy noises, it makes everything better. And if you're not familiar with your Artful Journey, you now can see it. So if you're not, oh, that line T. I didn't mean for that line to be there. If you're curious what that is, it's my membership. We deep dive with monthly lessons, monthly lives, and fun. Okay, good. People are agreeing. They have fun. I don't know what I want to do here. Hold on. I don't want this to look boring. I want this to look exciting. Okay, I'm just boring it. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'll do this, and then I'll go like this. And then I'll go like this, and then I'll go like this, and I'll just scribble. If in doubt, scribble it out. Sisters. Ooh, Cindy and our journaling for beginners said, this is pretty. Oh, so pretty. And she said she can't wait to paint it. I would encourage, and please share what you paint. That's why I want it bold. And I will look up if there's, can't see when I'm painting, and I'm trying to concentrate. So let me, okay. Oh. White paint, because I'm feeling like, maybe not white paint. All right. Now I'm going to take the end of my brush. I really want these to be little, but my end of my brush might make them big. Oh, yep. I guess I could use a smaller brush for that, but I always like to tell people there's a handy tool on the other side of all of your brushes. Oh, yeah. And then I am going to if you're having a bummer of a week, maybe a stressful week, maybe life ain't going your way right now, I don't know how you could be upset. Smeared my dot. I don't know how you could be upset right now if you're just relaxing and enjoying the process. So wipe all those cares away and just enjoy while you're doing this. Back up, Jack. Don't you come here no more, no more. I was just thinking of something else that would make that flower pop. So let's see if I have time to do it. Do it to it. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just hurrying along because I love it live, but I know. I don't expect that everybody paints as well. This is a free demo, so I don't really break everything down. I try to do it as quickly as possible, but oops, that's white paint. Concentrate, Tracy Ann. And let me know if you want to see that photo. When I'm all done, I'll just upload a few of those photos and show you how cute I was in my... Actually, it wasn't really cute. I was kind of awkwardly ugly, but I took it. Awkwardly ugly is okay. Oops. I'm running out of black paint. Thank you guys for the lovely compliments. Wait till I just splatter a bunch of paint all over it and ruin it. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try not to do it. Oh, you want me to show you the photos? Okay, I'll just wait till everybody tunes out because my 35th high school reunion was this past week, and I didn't go because I'd like to stay consistent and not go to any of them. I have not been to one. I thought about it and I was going to try, but I didn't want to do back-to-back travel because I do have 2 back-to-back trips coming up and I have a lot on my plate. So I decided not to go. I did get a lot of my few friends in high school like said, "Hey, we missed you." I was like, "I don't think you did, but all right." Then I had friends who said, "Oh, everybody left early." I was like, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't travel all the way that way just to leave early. I could leave early and come be at home." And I heard to say that it's 35. That's kind of fun, huh? Oh, Susan said she just went to her high school 50th high school reunion last week. Oh my God. I have not been to one, so I guess I'm not really that missed. All right, I'm just going back in here because I, of course, like to always mess up everything that I paint. I really don't like the middle of that flower. I'm not going to complain, but I am going to try and add a bunch of, I don't know why, but I don't like it. So let's just go in here and just, oh yeah. Yeah, just smear it and make it look worse. That's always pleasurable. Okay, I feel like there's no white in this guy, and I'm going to need to balance that out. Uh-oh, I need more. Oh, hello. What was I doing? I just poured the wrong color paint. That was lovely. Good job. All right. You know, the one thing I thought about doing to this, I'm going to try and do it real quick. It's always fun if your paint is dry. You can come back in on the tips and add like, oh, that's too thick. Crazy, come on. How long? Oh, it's 6:31. I'll just go over, you guys. If you have to go cook dinner, I understand. Now you really shouldn't take there we go. See, now I can see the tips of this beautiful flower who needed a moment to come out of its shell. And then I'm just gonna come in and just point out those, yeah, look at that. Look at mine now. Okay, ta-da. I think I'm done. I always think I'm done, and then I can always manage to do something else to ruin it. But I thought that was fun. What do you think? Did you at least escape for 20 minutes? I don't know, an hour. So I'm just taking some ink from my stamp pad, and I'm going to go around the edges and give a little vignette. And then I will turn my camera off and I will transfer that photo and I will share my funky photos. What do you think? Oh, I just put that in paint. All right, everybody, say a little prayer for me. I always wonder I have somebody who video edits some of my videos, and I always wonder when he listens to the overhead camera, if he literally is like, this girl is such a nut. And she sings too much. Ready? Name the painting, because this will be handled tonight. I kind of don't like the middle of that flower, which I know I'm being too hard on myself, but I'll just go ahead and come in here and just make it a little darker. I'm just not fond of it. It's okay. All right. And then I'm going to come in and just, oops, nope. See, pay attention, Tracy Ann. Don't know if it's dark enough. The edges of this one. It's hard to do this when I got wet paint everywhere. And then I'm going back to fill my dining room table with more parts to the kits. And that's going to happen this weekend. All right. What do you think?